In 1959, 9 elite Soviet hikers vanished in the frozen Ural Mountains. Their final moments remain one of the most disturbing mysteries in human history. A torn tent, barefoot footprints in the snow, and bodies scattered across an icy landscape. More than 60 years later, the Dyatlov Pass incident is still unsolved. And this is how it began. The team was led by Igor Dyatlov, a disciplined and highly skilled mountaineer. His group consisted of strong, experienced hikers preparing for the highest certification in the Soviet Union. Their goal was simple on paper: reach a remote peak deep inside Russia's wilderness. But the local Mansi tribe had another name for the area near their route: Kholat Shakal, the Mountain of the Dead. The hikers didn't take the warning seriously. They trusted their training, not the legends. At first, the journey went smoothly. The group documented their trail, laughed together, and pushed through the snow with confidence. But as the days passed, the weather changed. Violent storms swept across the mountains. The temperature dropped far below freezing. Visibility faded into a white void. Still, the hikers continued forward, unaware of the nightmare approaching them. On the night of February 1st, the storm intensified. Instead of seeking shelter in the forest below, the group set up their tent on an exposed slope. It's a decision that has confused investigators for decades. Winds howled, snow slammed against the tent. The temperature dropped to lethal levels, yet inside everything seemed normal. Their boots were neatly placed, their jackets folded. No signs of panic, not yet. But sometime after midnight, something happened. Something that terrified 9 trained mountaineers instantly. Instead of using the tent's front exit, they sliced their way out from the inside and ran into the blizzard barefoot. No boots, no coats, no flashlights. These were experts who knew that stepping outside unprepared meant death within minutes. Whatever frightened them didn't give them time to think. It only gave them time to run. Weeks later, rescuers reached the site. They found the tent half buried in snow, still clearly cut open from the inside. Footprints, some barefoot, some in socks, led downhill toward the forest. There were no signs of a struggle, no animal tracks, no footprints from anyone else, only a silent trail of desperate steps fading into the snow. At the forest's edge, beneath a tall cedar tree, the first 2 bodies were found. Both hikers wore almost no clothing. Their hands were covered in cuts, as if they had tried to climb the tree in a frantic attempt to escape something. Not far away, 3 more hikers were discovered frozen in the snow, positioned as though they were trying to crawl back toward the tent, as if something had forced them to flee, but instinct drove them to return. But the true horror was deeper in the forest. Under several feet of snow in a hidden ravine, rescuers uncovered something far more disturbing, something that changed the entire direction of the investigation. Because what they found there did not match hypothermia. It did not match accidents. And it did not match anything natural. The bodies buried in the ravine would reveal crushed bones, massive internal trauma, and injuries that made no sense. No external wounds, no signs of an attacker. And on some clothing, traces of radiation. The mystery was no longer a simple tragedy. Something else had happened on that mountain. In Part 2, we uncover the most terrifying discoveries of the Dyatlov Pass, the disturbing autopsy results, the strange government behavior, and why many believe the hikers were never alone that night. The truth behind this mystery is darker than anyone expected, and this story is only half told.